Pender County will be forever grateful of your contribution. Representative Justice, we are so grateful that you are joining us tonight, and thank you for your outstanding leadership for Pender County. Representative Hughes, we are honored to have you here this evening also. Thank you for the awesome job you have done for Pender County as well. Please join me as we recognize Representative Hughes. The commissioners share a vision for all of our municipalities, and together I know that we will accomplish great things for the county. I know many mayors and municipal officials are here tonight with us, and I appreciate their service to local government, and I appreciate their commitment in taking the time to join us this evening. Please join me as we recognize all of our mayors and municipal officials who are joining us this evening. Please. I am also extremely grateful tonight for the wonderful pledge led by Sergeant First Class Robbie Hill of Pender High School JROTC, who led our pledge earlier this evening. Robbie had to leave us earlier this evening, but Robbie, we extend a very special thank you for your leadership. I would like to also take this opportunity to thank the Board of Commissioners for their patience and understanding with me during the most difficult year in my life with the passing of my mother. Without each commissioner, my work as a commissioner, it would not have been possible. It would have been more challenging, but your support helped me carry on professionally and personally. Thanks, guys. Lisa, Harvey Jr., and myself are forever grateful for your leadership. I would like to also acknowledge our commissioners' families who are present tonight. Please hold all applauses until all commissioners and their spouse have been recognized. First, let us recognize our outstanding county manager, Mr. Rick Benton, and his wife, Betty, Vice Chairman Blanchard, Commissioner David Williams and wife Robin, Commissioner George Brown, and my best friend and my greatest hero, my brother, Harvey Jr., who will not raise his hand. As well as so many more cherished friends and family, and one of the oldest members of my community in Willard, Ms. Newkirk, who is joining us tonight. While we as commissioners may not always share the same politics, we share a belief in the people in this county, and I appreciate my fellow commissioners and their leadership and sacrifice for our county. I come before you this evening to deliver my second State of the County address. We gather together this evening at an uncertain and challenging time in our county, state, and nation's history. Repeatedly at the state and national commissioner meetings, we hear that the downturn in the national economy is impacting many counties in countless ways. Pender County's economy is no different than that of any other struggling county across America. The distressed economy is still impacting our county government, as well as individuals, families, businesses, and even our interfaith community. It saddens me to hear of local churches that have had to even close their ministry because of our economy. For this very reason, Commissioner Ravenborg is not joining us tonight. He's in Raleigh lobbying on your behalf tonight with a special group to bring funds back to Pender County. And his absent is his very own Dr. Brenda D. Ravenborg. Thank you, Brenda, for being here this evening. During 2009, we saw a record number of foreclosures in Pender County. Our unemployment rate reached an all-time high of 11.2%, which exceeds the state average. Our tax growth has slowed 10.5% in 2007 to nearly zero in this coming year. The county poverty rate remains at 13%, and Pender County budget for the current fiscal year is 2.5% less than the previous year due to reduced revenues. Unfortunately, we have lost a tremendous amount of traditional funding, while service demands have continued to increase. For example, citizens needing DSS services have nearly increased 25% in the past 2 years. The state has continued to place more unfunded mandates on counties like child support enforcement. That's going to be a net of $125,000 to the local county, and the General Assembly has continued to reduce public school funding, thus placing an additional financial burdens on counties. Despite the falling economy and increase in financial burdens on your county government, you should be very proud of your commissioners. They have worked tireless each year to balance our budget while maintaining our same property rate of 65 cents for the 5th consecutive year. You should be very proud of your commissioner efforts and sensitivity to help families and businesses through these difficult times without adding an additional property tax to you, the taxpayers. Now, I could dwell on the conditions of our depressed economy, or I could talk about how we have positioned ourselves to move forward in 2010 and beyond. We will certainly have significant challenges. The Board of Commissioners has committed to transform these challenges into opportunities. I would like to note that our county staff and department managers have worked tirelessly and wisely and cautiously. Because of these efforts, the county finances have remained in overall good condition during these difficult days. Our county manager works tirelessly every day with our finance officer and department managers to manage Pender County business like a successful private business. Thank you to taxpayers for allowing Manager Benton and his wonderful staff to do their job. The commissioners have the highest level of confidence in his professionalism and his ability to lead through these difficult times. And in turn, he reflects positively on our committed workforce that we have in Pender County. In Pender County, you should be proud of the success in the coming years. And you should know that we're not just managing day to day, but for tomorrow. Pender County, as we embark on a new and difficult budget year, I ask for your patience and understanding, as every dollar Pender County spends on services must have an identified and stable funding source. We realize that visionary leadership must begin at our level. And in January, the commissioners held a strategic planning summit, and we focused at that summit, focused on encouraging commissioners to think more strategically and collaboratively. 6 core governance values were identified from the summit: governance with common sense and fairness, build consensus in a diverse community, and foster high levels of community involvement, proactively managing growth, preserve and leverage historic resources, and create a livable community with a balanced residential, commercial, and historical resources. Create a comparable and competitive tax rate and a cost of living in Pender County. A high priority of this board remains industrial growth. In addition to these core values, we adopted priorities related to economic development, growth management, education, and quality of life, and water and sewer infrastructure development. From these objectives, we developed and adopted a 2-year business plan detailing 72 specific action objectives that we will accomplish over the next 2 years. And importantly, the Board of Commissioners have all agreed we will continue to seek input from the public into county-wide strategic issues, and several of those objectives involve implementing plans and methods to increase ongoing citizen participation in your county government. We firmly believe that strategic leadership and strategic planning will help us reform our county government, strengthen the economy, and ultimately reduce taxes for everyone. The commissioners realize that creating jobs and investing in the future is a key for the future of all of Pender County, as they are tied to creating necessary resources and environment for improving the quality of life, educating our citizens, again managing growth, and extending infrastructure across the county. The board is keenly aware of this, and as Commissioner Blanchard